Hello you all, and welcome back to our channel. Okay, today we will be talking about demonic sleep. Okay, as you probably know, we have angelic sleep and we have demonic sleep. We have angelic sleep when you are forced to go to sleep so that you can get a message. There's something that your spirit team, God, wants you to know, so they'll put you into a slumber so that you can receive the information. Okay, then you have this demonic sleep, this sleep that comes upon you that it's like no matter how much you sleep, you're tired. You can go to sleep at night and wake up tired. Okay, you can get your full 8 hours or 6 hours, whatever it is that you used to, and still wake up and be exhausted. Okay, that is demonic sleep. Okay, there was a period of time when it really hit me that this was at work in my life. Okay, the first time that I had the realization was about last year sometime. Okay, my daughter had some examinations that she had to do at school, so I made sure that she went to bed early. Okay, but when I would go to wake her up, she refused to get up. Like, she just wouldn't even get out the bed. Before, she can go to bed about 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 a.m. and got to get up at 5:30. She'll just hop out of the bed and go do what she got to do. But during this test time, I would put her to bed early on purpose, and she refused to get out the bed. I could not make her get out of the bed. Okay, I mean, alarm clock shaking her, everything. She refused to get up and get out of that bed. Okay, and it kept happening during the test week. And I said, no, something's going on here. And that's the very first time that I realized that this demonic sleep was at play. It was a demonic spirit that did not want her to succeed, did not want, her to prosper. Okay, now fast forward some months later, I realized now how it had been at play in my life for actually quite some time. I think the first, like, if I really look back, I think the beginning of the demonic sleep in my life probably was like, probably 21, 22 or whatever. Definitely it was a time where I slept a lot, like in my early 20s, when I was going through a whole bunch of self-evaluation and in a toxic relationship. So I had really contributed to that, like, just unloading a lot of stuff. But now that I look at it, I do believe that demonic sleep was at work, okay, in those earlier years. Okay, fast forward some time now, say maybe in my 30s now, it was like, I was always fatigued, and my iron was good, so why was I fatigued? My health was good, why was I being fatigued? I would go to sleep at a reasonable time. Maybe I'm not getting my full 8, maybe I'm getting 6 hours, maybe, during these years, maybe I'm getting 6 hours of sleep. But I wake up, start my day, and, get my daughter ready for school. Then once that's done, I'm about ready to, go to bed. The only time that I was able to not experience those things during those years was when I was taking control of my life, and I wanted to get healthy. I want to slim down. I want to be more fit. And I made it a priority to put my health first, because I couldn't understand where the hell was this fatigue coming from. Like, why the hell am I tired? I know life has been stressful, but there's no reason I should be this tired all the goddamn time. Okay. And every time I took control of my life and put, like, my health first, seriously, like, really made it an effort, like, always in my life, I've always incorporated health, when it comes to food and when it comes to lifestyle, always, stay active. But what these demons were doing in my life, they were creating situations, especially in these last couple years, setting up situations to remove my stability, so that now I'm eating junk food. I'm not working out as much. You know what I mean? So now every time I would break the covenant through fasting and exercising, they would recreate that with me through causing instability in my life, and then me going back to the old patterns of eating very poorly and not moving my body as much. Okay. And one thing that I know that these demons like, they like that sugar. One thing y'all don't eat sugar before you go to bed, because that really that sweetness, it attracts them at night. I'm telling you what I know. I've witnessed this a couple of times. Before bed, if I eat an excessive amount of sugar, yeah, I might have the nightmares, and then I also become extremely fatigued. Okay, so be mindful of that. Okay, whenever you begin to start to experience, like, you sleeping too much, you losing energy, don't just brush it off. You need to deal with that immediately, because this could be going on for years and years and years, and you just brushing it off. This been going on damn near 20 years of my life, and I didn't have the level of awareness to know that, no, once this happened, you need to deal with it immediately and knock it out the bud. But because these demonic forces never stop, right? They never tire. They are at war with humans, right? Since the invent of creation, they've been at war with us, and I don't believe they ever will stop. So you have to be very diligent, especially if you are chosen in your day-to-day life, to, once you see yourself going back into old habits that lower your vibration, you need to immediately recognize it and then readjust and get back on your shit and raise your vibrations. Whether that's food, exercise, diet, whether it's alcoholism, using drugs, whether it's sexting, okay? Whatever it is that you do that lowers you, okay? Which then allows for these demons to recovenant themselves with you. Some people may have anger too. Anger is another way that they like to recovenant themselves with people who deal with anger. Maybe that's your battle. You know what I mean? Anger. They'll find ways to create angry situations so that you can get angry. Not a divine anger, but anger that's not really necessary. Like, you're just getting very angry easily. It's a anger that is called for, and that's the divine anger. But when you're just easily angered, then you know that they are at work in your life, and you need to begin to do meditations, sound baths, whatever it is you need to do to rebalance yourself so that you can break that covenant with them. We ain't making it easy for them. We understand that we're going to be at war with them as long as we here, perhaps. We're going to be at war with them until we fully all awaken, and then we can fully just annihilate them. You know what I mean? Once we are all awakened. But until then, while we're all slowly awakening, it's important that, like I said, you stay diligent, because they're going to they're not going to stop. This is what they do. Okay? So this is just a quick reminder to be diligent and to reestablish good habits and good patterns in your life so that you can have victory and have deliverance from these demonic sleeps. Okay? Until next time, peace.